name in addition to the company name,
Oh yeah, I
because you're a
always forget to
human
do that.
being, and I know, me too. Hi, everybody, welcome. I'm this. You're in. This is. You're in the green room now, everyone. This is exciting. You get to be in the green room for a minute while we get the show together. I'm just contacting one. And these are my spectacles. Um, I'm just contacting one person to make sure she knows where we are. Oh, by the way, before going, I just want to let you know I am, since behind me, I'm on Amtrak. I'm on Amtrak, which means I'm on Amtrak Wi Fi, which means anything can happen, most of it bad. So if I vanish at any point, don't worry. Um, I'm just somewhere in, where are we? Where, I don't know. We're on our way to Vermont. I don't know where we are now, but I'm safe. Okay, let me just find and see, is Charmaine here? Not yet. I'm not. Okay, thanks, Quiet Car Police. I'm not in the quiet car, but I have had my share of uh, glares at white dudes talking out loud in the quiet car. Oh yes. No, I'm that person. I'm the cutter. If you're a white dude and you're talking in the quiet car, no, bro, no. Natalie knows what I'm talking about. Um, a thousand cuts, Natalie. A thousand cuts. Okay. Let me. Why can't I find Charmaine? Let me find her. Okay. Charmaine. Okay. Here we go. Um, okay, you know what? I'm going to come back to that because I want to take care of you all. I'll come back to finding Charmaine. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
hi. Okay, hi. Welcome everybody. While people are getting settled, hello, hello. We are. This is welcome to the mobile finale of Gold Comedy's stand-up boot camp spring semester. I say mobile because I'm currently hurtling north on an Amtrak train, which is sort of like a country song that I can't come up with on the spot. But welcome. Let me just see who's here. Okay, okay, okay. Hi, 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 everybody. Hi, hi, hi. So, real quick, so we can get the show started for you. Hi, Mel's biggest fan. That is awesome. Um, wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be funny if someone else showed up as Mel's biggest fan, and we'd have to like work it out?
Fight for it.
Right. Um, anyway, I'm Lynn. I'm the founder of Gold Comedy. What's Gold Comedy? Well, you're about to find out by showing, not telling. But first, I'm going to tell you, and then we're going to show you. The telling part is, thank you, Diane. The telling part is that Gold Comedy is the online comedy school and professional network and content studio where women and non-binary creators and others build their comedy careers or their comedy passion projects. They join a powerful community and they make funny stuff that gets seen on all kinds of stages and screens. And one of those stages is right here, right now, tonight. You're going to see the alums of our stand up boot camp class, which is our flagship class. It's it's welcoming to all. It's welcoming to people who are new to comedy. It's welcoming to people who are old to comedy. It's really kind of our signature program um, that just is designed to help everyone succeed in all kinds of comedy. So, I'll say more about this later, but if you're curious about Gold, ask your friends. They can tell you about it even better than I can. And for you students, please know that we have Nail Your 10-minute set available for you now. We'll make sure you know how to find that later so you can move on to the next thing. Without further ado, I'm going to say one. Actually, no. Here's some further ado. There's a little bit of further
Further.
ado. There's a little further ado. If you're able, and I know our host is going to echo this, if you're able to show us your faces or let us hear your voices and your laughter, like wherever you are, as long as you're not in a tap dance studio or a dog, what's it called? Doggy daycare. We love doggy daycare. It's just not quiet. So if you're able to unmute, that would be great. If you're not able to unmute, but you're able to show us your faces so we can see the faces of laughter, that would be awesome. If you're not able to do either, we understand. But if you could show us some love in the chat, that would be great. But really, it's really important. So anything you can do to to show your friends the love and the laughs would be really, really appreciated. So thank you in advance for that. I'm asking you, Erin, Emily, Carly, Shanaz, Nicole, Noelle, Genevieve. That would be awesome. And Erin's fathom note taker. Okay, we're taking notes tonight, guys. We're taking notes. We're coming to tell jokes and we're taking notes. Um, no pressure. So anyway, who is ready for some show? And I'm saying this quietly because I'm on a train. So yes, you all have to be loud because I am speaking in a hushed manner because I am on a train. So but I have headphones, so I don't care how loud you are. You can disturb the entire, all the way down to the quiet car with your laughter and your noise. And Nicole, okay, Nicole just, okay. I'm like, I have to be quiet because I'm on a train. Nicole's like, I'm at the courthouse. Okay, Nicole, you win. You definitely win. Okay, hold on. This is good. I have two tiny kids who are running. Okay. Okay, everyone is showing me that they have quieter needs than I do. So I accept, I fold, I understand. Do what you got to do. I just appreciate that you're here. If coming in from the courthouse, coming in from the daycare, I know it's not daycare, but you know what I mean. So thank you all for being here, and whatever you can do is great, much appreciated. So let's do it again. Who's ready for some show?
Go!
Good.
Go!
That was good. Oh my God, that even disturbed the quiet car. This is amazing. Okay. Hi, nephew. This is great. Okay, you're a host tonight and the instructor of this class and of many, 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 many classes before this. They have taught hundreds of people to elevate their stand up to literally hundreds. You have seen them on MTV, heard them on NPR, BET, the other MTV one and the other BET one, all the things. They have been around Gold since the beginning. So please, and they are awesome and hilarious. So please welcome Elsa, Eli, Wade.
Woo! Hello,
Take
I
it
shall
away.
unveil myself. Tis I. I think I did something with my hair a little bit. Everybody looks so nice. There's some gray working its way in here, you guys.
Oh, me too.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for some grays working its way in. The number of women that open up once you get a little salt and pepper up here, bro. I'm gonna start getting bitches older than me, younger than me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I want it to happen a little faster, actually. Um, my birthday's coming up. Birthday's in May. I'm already celebrating because here's the thing: if I time things properly, I can party for the first 6 months of the fucking year, you guys. January, that's a trial and error month. Nothing counts. Do whatever the fuck you want during January. Uh, February, that's Black History Month, and
Yeah.
you know
Mm-hmm.
that counts. That counts. Now, March is Women's History Month. Now, as a non-binary person, the way I just sort of do it is I just start celebrating women around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, just wait halfway through the day. April is 420.
Mhm.
420. I do that all month, and fuck anybody who says that 420 is not a real holiday. You guys, you know what else is not a real holiday?
Any other holiday?
All of the holidays. They're just a day we all collectively do a singular thing. They're all made up, bro. They're all made up. Valentine's Day, that's it's made up, but there's real consequences, right? If you don't get your girl a real card and some real chocolates, you're gonna be in real trouble, you know. So let me do let me do me. Let me celebrate. Now May is my birthday month. Like I said, next month May is my birthday month, and I do celebrate that all month like a basic bitch. Um, May is also uh ADHD Awareness Month,
Woo-hoo.
which I'm typically not aware of until about the 15th. You know, I forget. But the way my birthday is May 31st, which what happens at midnight right there? The gay ball drops. All right. And it's fucking Pride Month. I try to do something really gay right at midnight, and that just means make out with anybody. make out with anybody. If you're kissing me, you're being queer. Okay. Yeah. I just kiss anybody at midnight. And then June contains my favorite fucking holiday. It's Juneteenth. Juneteenth. That's when my black and my gay touch and they power up. And I'm just my most oppressed minority. I'm outside in a rainbow dashiki, and I'm just looking for white men to stand in front of. You know what I'm saying? Just black lives, just mattering over here, existing in front of you. Yeah, it's spring's coming. You guys, spring's here, spring sprung, and I'm taking applications for spring flings and summer fun. Okay, I have discovered some things about myself, and I am only relationship good for about 6 months, baby. So now is the perfect time to get in on this, right? I'm gonna be there with you all summer. All right, we're gonna have fun. And then, like around Thanksgiving, we could drop it off. I'm not somebody you take into the new year, okay? Just know I know what I'm good for, you know, unless it's winter and you need a hobosexual, okay? Because look, if you need a hobosexual, I come as a handy dyke, okay? I do stuff. I can put a shelf up, baby. I ain't gonna drink all your kids' Capri Suns. I'm not gonna drink all the Capri Suns. I'll drink 2. But yeah, I've been trying to get back on the dating scene. I've been using the apps. Anybody on here use the apps? No? Okay. Well, you're lying because I see you on the app. Okay? I see my friends. I see my friends on the app. I always swipe right when I see my friends, right? And it's not anything sexual or anything. It's just like I see you out here in these hard dating streets. Your profile is cute. Good pictures, good blurb. Maybe I'm trying to fuck. If you don't think your friends are a little bit attractive, you know, if you're not a little bit gay for your bestie, you know. Anyway, no, I've been on the dating app, you guys, and here's the thing: I'm on the dating app because I'm autistic. I need to read things. You know what I'm saying? I need to come in. I need to read. And don't you hate when you see a bitch's profile, right? And I say bitches respectfully. Okay. But you click on the bitch's profile, and then the whole thing comes up, and the very first thing is this: to tell me something about yourself. And she says, "Oh, just ask me." Bitch, I just asked you. Okay, Cupid asked you. It's next you. Fill it in. Oh, just wait till we get on a date. No, baby, I'm autistic. I need to come into the date with prerequisite information. Like, fill out the form. I'm swiping left on you. Not for any other reason, but you don't follow directions. I don't trust that. Okay? Also, ladies, if you have more than 4 pictures on your profile, your dating profile, and they all from here up, I know you're fat, baby. It's okay. That's okay. I'm swiping left not because you fat. I can see it in your neck. You're big, okay? But I'm swiping left because you ain't show me the whole outfit, bitch. Can you put it on? Can you wear it? Okay? Because if you're gonna be big, you gotta be sexy and confident, all right? And if this right here, it's not giving it. It's not giving it. I'm swiping left. Okay, let's be honest. You know, and honestly, I might not even want to see your face or your body. I'm gonna give you this invention here, and then we're gonna start this show. I'm working on a new app. No face pictures, no body pictures. Don't need a blurb. I'm cutting right to the important part, and that's your Vaj. Okay, that's the part I want to see. That's the part I want to see. I haven't figured out what to call it yet. I'm leaning towards, I don't know, snatch chat, right? A little snatch chat. I don't have one for men. Men already have all the grinder, bumper, dumper. Like, fuck it. Like, men already have all the apps. Dick book or whatever. I don't know. This was strictly for women, okay? And the way it works is you're gonna log on, you're gonna go on the screen, and you're gonna see your Vaj. Now, if you like that Vaj, okay, well, if you don't like it, swipe it left, get it out of there. Now, if you do like it, swipe it right, keep it in, okay? And then when you really like the Vaj, all right, you're gonna swipe up and down. Okay, all right. I didn't promise this show was going to be PG-13 at all. But let's get into this. Enough about me and my problems. I'll tell you more about me and my problems as the show goes on. But I want to introduce some comedians I'm really proud of. This has been a great cohort. Like said before, we love to get your energy back. So if you have if you are able to, please put your camera and your mic on. We would love to hear you, as long as you're not in a baby nursery, a dog pound, or a construction site. Okay. Be careful with your side chatter because I can hear it. All right. Um, and lastly, if you can't do any of those things, just type in the chat emojis, smiley faces, all sorts of good stuff. All right, friends. Are we ready for our first comedian?
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Okay.
Go.
I am also ready. I am. I'm prepared. Trust me. Okay. Our first performer is a comedian, improviser, and solo theater artist from Miami. She's currently preparing to take her award-winning improvised solo telenovela show across six Canadian destinations this summer. Please, everyone, welcome Diane. Everyone, Diane.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Yes, this is my bed. I am doing this from my bed, okay? Because sex sells. Sex sells, okay? I know since I'm doing this from my bed, I should probably be wearing less clothing and you should be paying me more money. Gold comedy. Where's the gold? The gold. It's live. It's like it turns green. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I love gold comedy. I love everybody here. Okay. So I'm in my bed because I broke my foot doing a very dangerous thing called walking. Yes, I tripped on air. And my doctor gets mad at me when I'm like, oh, I fell and he's like, you fell. I go, how do you think I got here? I fell with 2 good feet. What did you think was gonna happen with just one good one? Like I'm out here like, freeing like on a wood peg like a freaking pirate. Like what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? Ugh. So my friends are trying to figure out what we're gonna do for like my first outing, like when I'm back on these streets. And the best thing they could come up with was an escape room. You mean to tell me you want me to pay money to someone to trap me in a room for an hour to solve puzzles? That's how we're going to turn up. Okay. Not to brag, but I already get paid to solve puzzles being trapped. It's called corporate America. They pay a lot, not a lot. Just enough for me to forego my hopes and dreams to sit at a computer. Corporate America is full of people who want to do things like touch base. I did not know we were playing hide and go seek. And circle back, which according to HR is not a term for twerking. and people who want to be on the same page. Are we in the same chapter, the same book, like same library? I want to be at the same bar. We get the same drink. I don't know if we have the same age. And mind you, we have been escaping rooms our whole lives for free. For free, okay? In fact, we all share the same first escape room experience. Our mom.
Nice.
She's more like an escape womb, but other examples. Multivitamin, that's an escape tomb. Smoke weed, that's an escape bloom. You go to a therapist, that's an escape gloom. Boom. Pretend that's a microphone. The mics are too expensive to drop. The pen. And listen, I love therapy. I fucking love it because it's a room that I go into and I talk to myself. I talk about myself for like an hour. It's like a date, but they actually listen. And plus, I don't have to ask what they do for a living because I'm at their job. I know. I'm literally here. I'm smart. And I've been dealing with a lot of like negative, intrusive thoughts lately. I feel like in my mind, there's like a DJ when things are going good. The records are spinning. They're like, "Cause I'm happy," like I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. But when the intrusive thoughts come in, it's like the DJ's like, "Let's play all these records backwards and hear the messages from Satan." You know? It's like, you should fuck that stranger. Oh, put your hands in the fire. You're a piece of shit and nobody loves you. Kill yourself. Wholesome stuff like that. So my therapist has told me, okay, I know how we're going to solve this. Think about, would you tell the things you're telling yourself to your best friend? Wow. And I thought to myself, of course not. That weak ass bitch can't take it. What am I supposed to be like? Oh, girl, your picker is not broken. This unemployed guy is gonna work out. Yes. Your dating history is totally not a who's who of what the fuck were you thinking? To be fair, though, I am pansexual, which basically means I don't care what you have in between your legs, as long as you put something in between mine. And I
Yay!
have more opportunities to fuck up. You know what I mean? And I know why we make bad decisions in that department because it's because our feel good parts are below the waist, are also next to our garbage parts, which is why some of the choices we pick are trash. I have solved it. I have solved it. So, I tell my therapist all this, of course, and she's like, okay, fine. She has a very like soothing, calm app voice. Okay, so why don't you picture someone else telling you those negative things to you? You want me to imagine another person? I came here with a plethora of mental issues to work on. Now you want to like induce psychosis? Is your job security that bad? Okay, well, I guess it's time for me to escape Zoom. That's been my time. I'm Diane Jorge. Keep it going for Elsa, everybody. Have a good one.
Yeah! Let's give it up for Diane, everybody. Oh, excellent. Knocked it out the park. I've noticed we have a thing happening here where we do have Mel's biggest fan. And then we have Natalie's biggest fan.
I have no fan.
We have then there's a Mel's biggest fan plus one right now.
I'm tempted to change my name to Mel's biggest fan.
And then there's actually Mel and Natalie's biggest fan. I got Mel and Natalie's biggest fan. So As long as this doesn't turn into some sort of Terradome fighting situation, fighting for my. Here's what I like to do. I know when the race war starts, right? I can only save 3 white people, right? I'm not going to look bad in front of the rest of the black delegation trying to sneak too many white people in. I'm trying to tell you realistically, I could probably only get 2 or 3 of y'all, all right? And here's the thing. I keep a rotated list in my head of who that's going to be at any given time, okay? And I never tell the white people who it is. Constantly fight for my affections. You need to fight for your spot. And you got to be useful, okay? You have to be a cook or a doctor. We got to put you to work. You can't just be white and hanging out, all right? When the race war starts. I'm only picking 2 of y'all. And maybe if you had sex with me, that would definitely help. That always helps. That always helps. It's not gonna guarantee your spot, but it will help, fuck your way to safety. Right? I'll let them know you're one of the good ones, Anyway, you guys, I'm ready to bring up another comedian. Are we ready for some more comedy?
Yay!
This chat is really active. Super, super active. You guys keep your eyes to the chat. I'm having a good time in the chat. Shit. Oh, your next comedian. Got it. All right. Your next comedian is a host of the podcast To All the Men I've Tolerated Before, former full-time employed person, and is now just podcasting and writing. But also, that's fucking work. I used to have 2 podcasts. Can't do it anymore. I need you guys to put your left and your right together. Make noise right now for Natalie.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, so right off the top, my birthday is on Christmas. So if you were wondering what's wrong with me and why I need attention, that's why. I like to think of my birthday as my first core wound from my mom. It's just really hard to hear happy birthday and feel it in your heart during something called sad season. And it's the only time we ever take a guy with sandals seriously, and then I have to compete with him. I've also got this bummer because it means I'm a Capricorn, and that puts a lot of pressure on me to be smarter than everyone. And I am smarter than everyone. But today I was coloring to relax and I messed something up and I threw the whole goddamn book away so there would be no evidence I failed because the other Capricorns would bully me. I am also one of those obnoxious but average white woo-woo women. And really all that means is it's a pain in the ass to date me. There are rules. Rule number 1, you have to earn the right to touch my crystals. How? No one knows. Rocks will tell me. Also, my tarot deck is the only one who is allowed to hurt my feelings by offering me feedback. It's actually rude for you to think that you can improve on this. But hey, I don't listen to that bitch either. She's been giving me these wild cards like death, which means like transform your life, self-reflect, better yourself as a human. Gross. I'm tired. So I decided the easy way out was to gaslight her, like all the men who dated me. So now when I flip over one of those cards, I just yell at her, I cut my hair. It's a bob. I can't style it. I am challenging myself and evolving. Now, this one is a little startling for newcomers, but when I orgasm, I yell things like, I am abundant and a rich bitch. Because I'm broke in that way where you can only dress cute if you accept that your clothes are filled with poison. I'm literally so broke. My favorite protection spell is blocking creditors from my phone, so their bad energy cannot find me. And I don't know if you know, but sex magic is the big manifester. Or is that the name of my vibrator? Find me on Hinge, though. I also just figured out how I can stop being let out of diet culture. Yeah, I dug down deep. I really thought about the male gaze, and I've decided to go down to 1 soda a day. Yeah. It's a 2 liter, baby steps. If you have a long enough crazy straw, that's 1 soda. And just so you're prepared, I'm a Coke girly. Do not take me to restaurants that are known enemy territory. Whenever I hear a poor teenage girl say, "Is Pepsi okay?"
No.
My flight or fight kicks in. Is Pepsi okay? Well, now I want to go home and I want to block you all on my phone. Is Pepsi okay? Now I got to punch this bitch. She's only making $7 an hour. And no, I will not be ordering water because I'm too smart to fall for big H2O's propaganda about the importance of hydration. No one has ever felt hydrated, ever. Water has never, ever done a goddamn thing for me. Where was it? In the early 00s, when I had to stay up all night catfishing strangers on the internet. Also, I find it lazy to be a whole ass beverage that tastes like nothing. What do you mean? I have to squeeze fruit into it to make it taste good. And that fruit's a lemon, the worst Starburst flavor. Oh, lime? You mean the icky Skittle? And do not even come with me with seltzer. No, you mean the carcass of Sprite. You know what? This is actually starting to feel like an intervention for my addiction. And I don't think that soda's the one that we should be focusing on. So we're all just going to commit to helping me cut down to at least 2 sodas a day, 3 on Saturday if I clean my room, and I'm a good girl. It's now up to you to hold me all accountable. You could always start by Venmoing me $85 for a water bottle I will never clean. That is my time. Thank you so much.
Awesome! Oh my God, Natalie. Great job. I guess we're talking about dating and sex today. Here's my thing. I like feminine women, but the thing with sometimes feminine women is I'm a masculine sort of person, and people think I can fight, you know, and I know it might be a little misleading because black, right? But I can't. All right. And she wants me to. I was walking with my ex-girlfriend one time, and this guy, he's got a huge tree trunk neck. You could just see him. He's huge. Okay, I don't know if he can move his arm around to wipe his ass, and that surely makes you angry. He looked like an angry man. But as we walk past him, he reaches and grabs her ass. He grabs her ass, and we keep walking, and she looks at me and she was like, ah. I'm like, well, bitch, clear your throat. I don't know what the fuck is happening. And she was like, well, what are you gonna do about that? And I was like, what am I gonna do about that? Bitch, nothing. I'm not gonna do anything about that. You see that, man? I was like, if I go over there, I'm gonna get balled up like a piece of paper, and your ass is still grabbed. Okay, so let's walk. But that was the wrong answer. Okay, so she made me go back. And I said something to the guy, and I was just like, hey, man. He was like, what the fuck you want? And I'm like, yeah, no, I was just wondering why you didn't grab my ass. as well. You know? I'm scared. Also, real quick, I'm wondering this, you guys. It's Mondani's New York, and I don't know the new rules. Is it still considered littering if I just set it down gently and walk away? You know, because I feel like littering is an aggressive act, you know, and I just got tired of holding the thing, you know? So I don't know. Uh, debate your mother. Debate your mother. Let's bring up some more comedy. Yeah, let's say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good one. Unfortunately, I'm not ready. I should be. I'm a good host. I'm a good host, and I do get paid money to do this, and I'm good at it. Oh yeah. Your next comedian, folks, likes warm water bottles that stay warm for 24 hours, and shameless plug, amassing followers on her Seed and Spark campaign for her first film. It is free, and she needs 350 people to qualify for more money and the chance to pitch at that huge film festival. So that right after this set, follow the link that's going to get dropped in the chat. All right, friends? Your next comedian, put your left and your right together. Make noise from your hands, noise from your mouth. Put it in the chat for Belinda, everybody.
Woo!
Belinda!
That was so shameless. Okay. Hi, I'm Belinda. I started doing actual in-person stand-up, like not Zoom shows, around a month ago. So that means that was also when my depression started. Speaking of crimes, I think home invasions are kind of annoying because you know they're entering your home with fully shoed feet. It's frankly kind of insulting when I'm trying to run the most polite Asian residence in town. If you're going to steal my computer, can you please at least have the decency to wear the house slippers I've provided for you? It's not that hard. I have a box of it's stuff. I have a box of different colors and this is the same pattern. Different patterns and sizes to choose from. I mean, many homes don't have options, but I do. So look, everything Nesh isn't Nesh in right now. I mean, you can even wear my slippers if you want, if that'll get you to be decent. It does feel kind of demeaning though. Someone put on my slippers once. I didn't give them permission. And for a second there, it felt like I lost control over my own space. It's not a good feeling. I also don't like how unexpected home invasions are. You need to give me at least 15 business days worth of notice ahead of time. Maybe a month or so more if you're notifying me by mail. You can call, but only if you're leaving me a voicemail that my phone can transcribe easily. But really, I would really just prefer it if you scheduled your break-in with me on my Calendly, so it links to my Google Calendar, and I won't forget about you. I really do wish home invaders would rethink their approach a little more, so it's more considerate. Like, I'm really glad that they're helping me declutter. I think they don't realize that I also have to pick up the phone afterwards and make a call to multiple people, 911 and the police, and then more people come over and they want to talk to you. They ask you all these personal questions like, what's your name? And like, where do you live? And what is the status of your aliveness? But they're never going to ask you, do you want me to take off my shoes? Also, I think it's especially inconsiderate when your home invasion suddenly expands into a different crime. Like you thought they were coming in to just steal your stuff, but then they also break into your car. It's like a 2-for-1 deal that you never asked for. Yeah, but I think just in general, home invasions are pretty bad for my mental health and my self-esteem. At this point, I'm not sure it's just the stand-up thing, because my stuff is all there. My stuff is still all there. No one has helped me declutter yet. So it makes me feel kind of scared that I don't have anything worth stealing. Like I mean I have like a limited edition 3DS, but it's maybe they didn't notice it because it's just on top of a picture frame, on top of a box of 3 copies of the exact same pajamas I'll never wear from the same person. It's also on top of homework from 10 years ago. Another crime that used to bother me was when my school got bomb threats. They make you get down and hide under your table, which is where all the old gum is. At that point, I just kind of at that point, I'd kind of rather just get blown up. You're not even rewarded at the end with the fun part of finding out who called in the threat. Like, I just want to armchair psychologist this person, like, oh, I knew all along. And also, who's going to pick me up from school when we get dismissed early? Like, please have some empathy and consideration of others to me when you don't call in your bomb threat at 8 a.m., 7 a.m. so I don't have to be at school, or just right before school ends, so I don't have to be sent to voicemail when I call my parents to pick me up. Can you imagine putting a child on voicemail? Yeah, I'm just tired of having my convenience violated. So thanks. Thanks.
All right, everybody, give it up for Belinda. Yeah, crime is inconvenient, you guys. One time, a few years ago, the one and only time I've been robbed at gunpoint was in Ozone Park. Now, if you're not from New York, that's the part of New York that has lawns. So I got robbed in the suburb part. And here's the shit, you guys. They weren't good robbers because they asked for my wallet, which no money was in. It was in I keep my money in my shoe. But they asked for my wallet, and there was nothing in the wallet worth taking. So they actually gave me my wallet back and took my phone. And I tried to be like, fellas, that's not even an iPhone. It's not even good. And it was like, so you don't call the cops. And I'm like, all right. And then they ran off. And I was like, okay, I get that. But then I turned the corner and I saw some cops. And I almost, in my abolitionist heart, my fuck the police heart, I almost stopped the cops and told them I just got robbed. But then I thought about it. I'm like, what description am I about to give the police? Black kid in a hoodie? I am currently a black kid in a hoodie. He's going to turn the block 4 fucking times and come back and arrest me for my own robbery, you know? So I just chalked that one up. I was actually a little pissed because I don't even know if that gun was real. And there was a part of me that wanted to walk back and be like, fellas, just give me my goddamn phone. I won't call it. That's what New York does to you guys, where I was just like, actually, fuck these guys. I'm going to walk back with nothing in my hands. And that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I got to get out of this place, you guys. New York is altering my DNA, I think, you guys. I do have built up a really good relationship with my bodega cat, though. I appreciate that. The bodega cat lets me pick it up.
Ooh.
I know. I'm not even a cat person. I don't even like cats. I don't like cats, but I've formed a bond with this one bodega cat. He likes to sit on top of the ATM. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you. That's not a joke. I just wanted to tell you guys about some cats. It's not a joke about anything. Okay. All right. This is maybe who everyone came to see, Mel. Well, no, because we've got Belinda's biggest fan, Diane. Okay, we're diversifying. I see you over here, Lynn. Okay, everybody. By the end of this, everyone will have their own personal fan assigned. Okay, if you don't have your fan assigned, look across to the box next to you and just hold hands. Okay, remember when you had to do that in elementary school? They just assigned you a person to hold hands with. Like, did that not? I should have known I was autistic then, right there, because that felt too much. That felt like I should have known I was autistic right there. Anyway, okay, folks. I'm vamping because you guys have been lighting the chat up, and I got to keep scrolling up to the top to get the get the next bio. You guys are good. I really like this. Has been a great show. Are we having fun? Let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Your next comedian. There it is. Is a filmmaker based out of Tacoma, Washington. She specializes in low-budget, surreal comedies that use laughter to ever so slightly disempower the oppressive systems that dictate this silly little thing called life. You guys put your left and your right together. Make noise right now for Mel, everybody. Mel!
Hey, I'm Mel McCarthy. I go by Mel, but it's short for Melissa. So, yes, my legal name is Melissa McCarthy. You may or may not know this, but there is actually another Melissa McCarthy in the entertainment biz. But, you know, I'm the funny one. Actually, really, my full legal name is Melissa Colleen Yoko McCarthy. Just real quick to clarify, in case anyone is confused, I am a white lady, fully white. One of my middle names is Colleen, which pretty much tracks for a white lady, but the other is Yoko, and that is because I was raised by white Buddhists. And my hippy-dippy parents asked a Japanese man from their church to name me, which is like final boss level cultural appropriation. He chose to name me after Yoko Ono, hoping that I would one day break up this problematic white family. And it worked. I don't know if it was like a curse or like the power of Buddhism, but my parents did divorce shortly after having me. But yeah, I grew up in a Buddhist household in the basically socialist state of Washington with an incredibly liberal family. So as you can imagine, politically, I am bluer than Violet Beauregard post Everlasting Gobstopper. Help! Help! I'm turning into a blueberry! And I shouldn't have to go into medical debt to get this treated. Bernie Sanders is there, like mittens on, just oompa loompaing all around me. Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. We are complicit in a fascist regime. My whole family joins in. Boopa dee doo. God, they would love that. I mean, Buddha, they would love that. They're big Bernie bros. No, my family is incredibly progressive, like so much so that our family reunions are just like protesting outside a detention center. It's not a McCarthy family gathering without a little thread of tear gas. They're actually like too far left. Like they've gone so far that they've circled back around on distrusting modern medicine. You know, the ones whose like primary care physician is their acupuncturist. So that's the world I grew up in. But recently, I have found something out about my little liberal self. I started my own business, and going against everything I was raised with, I have discovered that I might be good at capitalism. Horrid, broken system. And yet, I'm a business person now. I'm networking like a fucking champ. I'm negotiating deals with the confidence of a white man who has never been bullied before. I am straight up exploiting the labor of everyone around me. I'm a grubby little money piggy slurping down my slop, and it is intoxicating. My super liberal mom doesn't know whether to be proud of me or boycott me. The other day, I was chatting with a new colleague at a business function, like the capitalistic little slut I am. And later, I looked this person up online and discovered that they describe themselves as a life coach in their Instagram bio. What even is a life coach? I actually had to look it up. It turns out literally anyone can become a life coach. There is no regulation whatsoever. You can just put it in your Instagram bio and start charging folks inflated prices for bad advice. So, yeah, my business is now offering life coaching services. I'm available for bookings. Maybe we'll start at like 5 or 10 grand an hour. Set up your consultation today. Thanks, y'all. I've been Mel.
It's been Mel, everybody. Awesome. I might need some life coaching, bro. Somebody's got to get in here and fix this. And it's clearly not me. No one's coming to save me, and no one's coming. I'm not going to you. So I'm getting older. Like I said, my birthday's next month. And I don't feel too much differently. The terminologies, the words have changed, right? Like I'm not tired, I'm exhausted. Bigger word. Right? Like my head doesn't hurt. I have a migraine. You see, like bigger word, right? I'm not broke. I have insufficient funds. You see, just bigger word, right? I don't know. I would like to think that I could own a business. I've got some business ideas. I do. Let me see how you guys think about this. I got 2 real quick ideas. First one, we put some mattresses on the buses for long haul rides, and we call that the Tempur-Pedic. All right. Next one. Text message microwave. Now you're gonna have to go with me for a second here. Text message microwave. All right. I'm a pothead. Okay. And have you ever been in one of these situations where you're smoking and you're watching TV or watching a movie and then like, ooh, munchies. Time to get something to eat. And I go to the freezer and I pull out Hot Pocket. Okay. 3 minutes, 30 seconds in the microwave. 3 minutes, 30 seconds is just enough time for me to forget I put a Hot Pocket in the microwave. I am reabsorbed in my television show. And then 30 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, I am hungry. So I get up, I go to the freezer, and I get a Hot Pocket. And I go to put the Hot Pocket in the microwave, and I'm like, oh, shit, there's already... Mind blown, right? Mind blown. I'm like, what? Now, we could skip that whole entire mind blow if when I would sat down, and like 5 minutes after I didn't get my food, the microwave texts me, hey, bitch, you still want this Hot Pocket? And I'm like, see? All right, $1 million idea right there. I call those my $1 million ideas, okay? Don't steal it. Okay. I got one more comedian for you guys tonight. I don't have a bio for them, but I'm just going to let you know they are super funny and super... Charmaine, turn your camera back on. What are you doing? Charmaine! Are you coming to play with us today? You playing, yeah?
I am. I'm here. I have arrived.
Okay, great. Okay, I got one more comedian for you guys. You're going to put your right together all of the rest of your collective energy into your hands, into your mouth, into the chat right now. Please give it up for Charmaine, everybody.
Woo! Woo! Have mercy. I am getting older, which means that my body is betraying me. So my doctor put me on a low-carb diet. Doc told me to get rid of everything white. I didn't know that you could get a doctor's note to avoid the Karens. This new diet is really hard because carbs are life. Like me and carbs are like star-crossed lovers. And Mr. PhD in family medicine is trying to break us up. So now I got beef with broccoli, and I saved my beef for. Oh, now I got beef with cauliflower, and I saved my beef for broccoli. Thank y'all for laughing anyway. I can't believe that my doctor is instigating fights in the grocery store with produce. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and I just don't like cauliflower. Like, I mean, cauliflower has the audacity to be pizza crust. Like, cauliflower is confused. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It doesn't know if it wants to be bread or chicken. Pick a side, cauliflower. Damn it. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't have time for my pizza crust to be working out its identity issues while I'm mid-bite. So I don't have a transition, but dating is hard. It has to do with cauliflower somehow. I just don't know how. Probably because sometimes I hate my dates as much as I hate cauliflower. Not good, not good. But really, dating is hard because I'm open-minded, you know, which just means that I date for character development. And without giving the plot away, I want to tell you something. This just means that a white guy fed me fried chicken. We went on a date to KFC. I was really offended because I come from a Popeyes family. Dating is actually really hard because I love unavailable people, if I'm being really honest. I mean, that's what my therapist says, but who can trust a therapist these days? Dating reminds me of my track days. It's like all endurance, no speed. The chase is like really good cardio. And I'm telling you, these suckers, they can keep running all they want, but I'm in for the long haul, okay? Even if by the time I catch up, they are married, that's cool. I got stamina. I can hold out until the divorce comes, you know? So slow and steady wins the race, for sure. Honestly, I just say yes to men because I'm hungry. I'm on a low-carb diet. You do the math. So nowadays, I don't really date. I just do credit checks in the parking lot, you know, because I'm a dish digger. It's kind of like a gold digger, but way more ethical. Y'all, no, for real, like, it's really weird when men want to take me out on dates because I'm a lesbian. I was born gay, scared straight, took my meds, and now I'm a born again gay. I just dated men to get intel on the patriarchy.
Yes.
And my field research confirms that gender is in fact fluid, okay? Because fuckboys exist across every gender, race, and zodiac sign. Different bodies, same audacity. I didn't explore my sexuality, I explored my tolerance. But dating is really hard because I am curious. I'm an explorer. You know, I blame Dora. She was the first queer representation I saw as a young lad. Dora is a chapstick lesbian who is open to mask for mask. Think about it.
Chapstick.
Always talking about that damn backpack.
Oh.
That's my time, y'all. Thank you so much. I've been Charmaine Baxter. Give it up for your host.
Yeah, give it up for Charmaine. I got one story before we get out of here, you guys. Obviously, the theme for the evening has been dating. I went on a date recently. Date was going great. Date was going really great. I did feel myself at times being very autistic. I could hear it. You know, I was asking too many questions, not waiting for the answer. That was weird. But that wasn't the part. That wasn't the part. The part was she got a little put off when I was a little put off. And she said she was a Satanist. Now, believe what you want to believe. I particularly don't subscribe to any religion, but I just like, he loses in like every book, right? Like in every version. And I don't know if I want to go on I don't know if I want to. Why are you worshiping the loser? He loses. Have you read the book? Have you read it all the way to the end? Did you read the sequel? He loses. And she's like, well, it's not all about Satan. I was like, well, it is. It's in the name. It is in the name. Right. It is. I would suspect if it's in the name, that's mostly what it's about. Mostly. And she was like, no, people have a really weird idea of what this is. And I was like, well, how much of this is worshiping Satan? And she was like, it's not a big part of it. I was like, but it's a part of it. It's a part of it. Here's the thing. Should this whole religion shit be real? I don't want to be on the bad guy's side, Like, I could maybe do a little Scientology Xenu situation, right? Because that's a separate book. That's like a spinoff or like an alternate timeline. But and I don't even know if they even believe in Satan. But right, it was weird. Needless to say, we didn't go on a second date. Just wanted to put that out. You guys, this has been a show. Please, right now, make noise for Belinda, for Diane, for Mel, for Charmaine, for Natalie, for Diane. I'm saying Diane twice. I got everybody. And if you have a little extra, please, I'll take some. Just a little bit.
Give it up for your host, Elsa Eli Waith. Give it up for Elsa.
Thank you. Okay, now, folks, the Gold Comedy, like Lynn said at the very beginning, is a community for everyone. And if you think you can do this, I bet you can. So we offer all sorts of ways to get into our community. Please talk to your friends who did this. Go to goldcomedy.com and check us out and see if we might be a place that can help you out on your funny journey. All right. Goldies, class, please stick around after this. All right. And everybody else, please travel safely back across your living room. All right. I know traffic can be hectic. All right. Don't trip on anything. This has been a great night. I like to high five. So poke that camera.
High five.
Poke that camera. Poke that camera.
You
Poke
all
that
were
camera.
amazing. Poke the camera. Give it
Awesome,
up for
folks.
Elsa Eli. Give it up for yourselves. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you.
Okay. We'll let everybody get out of here.
Hell.
Bye.
Bye.
Folks,
Carly.
pile up on the ottoman. That's right.
Pile up on the ottoman.
Traffic pile up on the ottoman. I am so proud of you all. I am so proud of each and every one of you. That's probably one of the better shows I've had in a while. I have a great audience. I'm glad you guys brought your audience and your friends. And everybody did amazing. Laughs all throughout the night. I'm just like a proud papa over here. Like you guys did great.
Thanks,
You
Dad.
really, really did.
Thanks, Dad.
I want to let you all know, Comedy Journey doesn't end here. Class starts back up if you want it. A lot of people take this several times, right? Belinda's taken it several times. I've seen Charmaine a couple times. So a lot of people take the class a couple of times. They'll either work on a new 5 minutes or just keep themselves accountable as they're going through their comedy journey. And you never know what the fuck I might say or do. So hey, got to stay in here. But also the next sort of like progression for a lot of people after this is the tight 10. That's done by Holly. Holly does an after school girls stand-up group in New York high schools. So she got a little bit of inspiration from us, but decided to keep her focus on girls, and that's cool. So
Yeah.
Holly does the 10-minute class. So that's kind of like the graduation for a lot of people. But feel free to come back through. The community is open to you. You have your subscription. Do any and everything you want in the community. Hit the open mics. Do whatever. This is all for you. Okay, folks? I am a proud papa. I need to down some NyQuil now because.
Yeah.
Feel better.
But that's because I love you guys so much. Someone was like, just cancel. I'm like, I can't. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. So, and also it's fine because if I had to go somewhere, if I had to go to a venue, we might be canceling. But I mean, like I'm not wearing any underwear right now.
And that's how you should have opened the show.
No, Lynn was here.
I mean, it's not like you were
I'm
showing anything.
I'm the longest Goldie. No, I'm trying to tell you, I'm the longest Goldie, and there's probably a couple of times where Lynn probably should have gotten rid of me because I wasn't behaving the best. But she can't get rid of me, and I won't leave. So, but I try not to upset her. I'm a little inappropriate sometimes. A little goose get a little too silly. Anyway. Oh, you guys! I'm like, oh, I don't even want to get off the phone. But yeah, you guys are great. Feel free to hit me up in the chat. Feel free to come back through. I'd love to see your faces again, and I'll see you guys around the community. Really good job tonight, everybody. Really good job. So proud of you all.
Everybody.
Did it.
Awesome. Okay, get out of here, folks. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of
We gotta
here.
poke it. We gotta poke it.
Poke.
All right, folks. Bye.
Bye.